Once upon a time, there was a boy named Kesey, and he was very exceptional.
I feel like this is just the beginning. I always feel like it's just the beginning. I feel like I'm always reinventing myself. I'm always trying to find new ways to challenge my, perception on life. Nothing was easy. Nothing has been given to me. Everything I ever wanted, I had to work for, sometimes twice. It's been like a lot of people who came before me and opened the doors for me, and I'm thankful for all of them. I know things don't always pan out how we expect them to, but I know for a fact that it's gonna be worth it in the end.
Now, Kesey wasn't the strongest or the smartest, but he was very creative. He was the type of person who could make things happen, even your wildest dreams.
By his camera, maybe on where the tic-tac-toe board is, to the left. Gotcha. Welcome to my life, y'all. Every day is another challenge. You know what I mean? Come take a trip with me. I'm gonna take y'all upstairs, let y'all see the digs. Just gonna host this little barbecue and, you know what I mean, invite a few friends over. And, it's like that tool me. Yeah, that was crazy. Come in, y'all. This the spot. Don't trip. You know what I mean? 2-bedroom loft. You know, see it? Something elegant. Keep some candles lit. Where's they call it? Demure. Little demure.
Demure.
You know what I mean? PS5, the view. Y'all gotta get the view. Come on, man.
You going crazy.
We doing this. But even for a better shot, come out here. This one better. North Texas, come out here in the morning, get my kumbaya on, you feel me? Kumbaya. Get them energies flowing, get them juices flowing, you know what I mean? Get that neurotonin and serotonin, all that stuff, you feel me? But nah, this is just a little spot, you feel me? I'll take y'all where the magic happen. Occasionally, you know, we get popping. You know what I mean? There ain't no paraphernalia in here. You know what I mean? Force of habit. Gas, my boy right here. You feel me?
I don't know what this belongs to.
That's his.
Gotcha. Okay, so
y'all found it?
Yeah, it was next to this.
All right, I gotta go back downstairs. Y'all more than welcome. The drinks in the fridge. I'll be right back.
When Kesey was just a little boy, it seemed like someone was always watching him. As strange as it may sound, the truth could not have been more transparent.
What is your name and where are you from?
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's me, Kesey, Marquise Perkins. I was born in Fresno, California in 1988 to Pamela Lewis and William Perkins. Yeah.
Kesey really loved to travel and would often find himself at some of the most beautiful places in the world. But before I can tell you the story of Kesey's journey, I must first tell you the story of Kesey's home. Far, far away, on the west coast to be exact, there is a place well known as Fresno, California, but also known as Klip City.
A woman is dead after being shot and run over in southwest Fresno this morning. The incident happened at California Avenue and Fresno Street. When officers arrived, they say a woman had been shot, then run over by a vehicle.
Breaking overnight news out of California, Fresno, California to be exact. At least 4 people are dead, several others injured in a shooting.
27 shots heard.
heard, large caliber, south of this location. Shots heard in the area of Millbrook and Tyler. Another shot spotted or Deering and Huntington and David Beach for
We from Fresno, niggas. From Fresno.
Squad 21-5, 1900 block, you dig, Northside, nigga.
The heart of Fresno is pumping with new life. Research from cell phone data shows people are visiting downtown in record numbers.
In an effort to crack down on illegal street racing and sideshows, the Fresno City Council is considering an ordinance that would hand out misdemeanors for spectators, drivers, and anyone who promotes those events.
It was a somber evening at Hoover High School as dozens of family and friends gathered out front, remembering Rashad Al-Hakim, a life taken too soon.
Say his name! Rashad! What do we want? Justice!
Rashad Al-Hakim's name and pictures were displayed all throughout the back of the Fresno County Courthouse on Monday morning. As the family continues to fight for justice, there was no dry eye among Rashad's three little siblings.
First off, they let her turn herself in when she wanted to turn herself in. Now she's just out. Like they didn't even try to fight for bail to stay high or really do too much. So I don't know what to say at this time as far as that, but I don't think it's right. Wherever I gotta go, I'm gonna be there. By any means, whatever we have to do as a family, we're gonna stick together and stay strong and just fight through this.
Rashad died in October after crossing the street just outside of Hoover High School. 39-year-old Lisa Spores is accused of hitting and killing the 15-year-old freshman. In late December, the Fresno County District Attorney's Office filed a murder charge against Spores.
My baby had a lot of love, and I'm glad to see everybody come out, to support him because I need it. I need to see this because it is helping me.
Tonight, they held a moment of silence for Rashad and released the balloons into the sky. But his mother's still demanding answers from police, saying no one has been held accountable for what happened.
I know plenty of hit-and-run cases, and the driver was always detained, yet this woman is still out free and my son is gone.
As you can see, Klip City is not the happiest place in the world, but it is still home to many. Some people even say if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
A Northeast Fresno neighborhood is still on edge after three robbers posing as police forced their way into a condominium, then led police on a chase across the street to Fresno State. One of the suspects was shot by real officers. Another was arrested, but the third one is still on the loose.
Fresno State will increase security and reduce alcohol sales after 5 people were arrested for fighting at the Bulldog game on Saturday.
Shout out to Fresno. You see I'm rocking. You know what I mean? I got the compilation coming out prior to the city. Shout out to TNO. Everybody, man. The whole Fresno, Central Valley.
There you go. There you go. We are from Fresno, right? Most of us born and raised. You feel me? Spent a lot of time growing up here. Everybody had their own different backgrounds. We're not gonna get too in depth in that. Little bro hit me. He was like, what you think about tapping in with syrup? We ended up hitting syrup. Syrup was definitely in with it. You feel me? So we ended up trying to compromise to make something happen. You feel me? And then we had a big old meeting, and we was just like, what we gonna do? You feel me? Like, is we just gonna sit here and just, let the time pass, or is we really gonna take this culture to the next level?
Now that I told you about the city of Fresno, let me finish telling you the story of KC.
The biggest obstacle I probably faced growing up had to be just not having a dad, you know what I mean? Like, trying to figure out everything on my own. Always having to deal with my problems internally. Not really having that guidance or mentorship.
Keith just woke up. Happy Father's Day, Keith.
Even though it was Father's Day, KC didn't seem too happy about the given occasion.
You don't want to eat right now? Wrap it up then.
I feel like had I had that, I'd be more successful, but at the same time, I probably wouldn't be as courageous as I am. Being in a single-parent household, I had to share everything. If one person didn't get it, nobody got it. You know what I mean?
2.5 years of age, we find the fatherless toddler surrounded by his immediate family and friends. Kesey grew up moving from home to home and attending large community gatherings. And although the experiences were endless, the love was always abundant. What a rather large cranium for such a little boy.
Mess with dang,
Going down, huh? Oh, that's good. Damn. Look at Billy. He keep walking by. Damn. Next time you walk by, look at the thing. Damn, take that thing. Damn, go about your business. I'm gonna hurt you, damn.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
What's up?
Some of my favorite memories during that time had to be the holidays. It seemed like the holidays was the only time where people would come together without all the drama. It was always one of those things where it's just like the more the merrier type vibe.
Dead's in the house.
I growing a long perm, fool. I'm on house arrest too.
Look at Auntie Vet and Uncle Vaughn buying all the kids some ice cream. Ain't they sweet?
Yeah.
Look at Uncle Vaughn. Look at Keith. He's scared he ain't gonna get one. Uncle Vaughn gonna take care of him. Look at it. Who is this? Come here. Let me see you. Come here. Let me see you. Hey, Mooney. You still mad with me?
I feel like those things help me be socially interactive.
Give me some.
Taught me how to engage within the diverse communities. It's one of the things you live and you learn from, basically.
Every single community is made up of people who share the same common goals, interests, and beliefs. Also, within the same communities, we sometimes encounter very sinister characters. Because not everyone is who they seem, or who they appear to be.
How you been, man? I've been working. Yeah. I finally got my promotion, bro. They got me. Yeah. So now I just be like traveling and whatnot.
Bruh?
Yeah. I'm going to Virginia tomorrow.
You cut your hair?
Yeah, bro. I had to.
Bruh.
My stuff was.
Hi, Camille. Larry.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, no, you good.
How your mom doing?
She good. I'm gonna help her move tomorrow.
Bruh?
Yeah.
What about your brothers?
My brother good. Him and his wife still looking for a house right now.
Bruh?
Yeah.
He's still doing film? What is he doing? Photography or?
Yeah, like cinematography.
Cinematography?
He's trying to work with different real estate.
They want it to be all inclusive. I support this.
I don't know where Sterling Bueno is, but I just have a habit of doing this really weird. Yeah, you know, every video you gotta clap your hands and you gotta do your hands like, you know what I mean? Because this is the only way people gonna listen to you. So, yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, we outside. Just chilling.
You're gonna have your fun. You know, you got the foods. You got the foods.
When the world was still young and people were still social, without the internet, cell phones and AI, humans would casually come together without much conflict to lead rallies, protest, and other forms of public demonstrations. Kesey was definitely a part of that generation.
For some booty. No, it ain't like that, Jake. It ain't like that. Oh, he on probation. He on probation. He couldn't come. That's on. It's on. Go. Yeah! Hey, peep this motherfucking action, gangster.
Some people will argue that this generation was a part of the greatest era in American culture. Till this day, people still recycle the movies, the sounds and the fashion from this particular time period. However, both Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson are still very relevant today.
It used to just seem like everything was good at those times. It wasn't, when you're young, it seemed like people don't really care too much about the negative stuff. But as you get older, you kind of see the difference and the changes of, you know, perspectives or things like that.
Not everyone was as lucky as Kesey. Unity, peace, security, and favor are not commonly found in the black community today, but again, Kesey was special. He could inspire people without trying, or without them even knowing it. That was his gift, the power to bring joy.
Valerie! What's up?
I'm a nigga, he's a nigga, she's a nigga, we some niggas. Wouldn't you like to be a nigga too?
My mom, she was fortunate enough to have experienced her father, you know, or having a relationship with him in her lifetime. Growing up in LA, she's seen a lot of things that we definitely didn't have to endure, whether it was LA riots or, you know, the introduction to gangs and, you know, crack. After they moved up north, you know, my older brother was conceived, you know, mid-'80s, followed by me in the late 80s. And I feel like that time period alone was the introduction to my generation.
Before the advancement of mobile technology, if you wanted to be a superstar, you had roughly two options: America's Funniest Home Videos or Star Search. Most Americans didn't own a VHS camcorder, and if they did, they were probably too shy to be filmed on a camera in the first place. Nowadays, everyone wants to be a superstar. Apps like TikTok, YouTube, as well as other social media platforms have changed the way we view entertainment. Suffice to say, every day a star is truly
Don't
born.
laugh because I had little hair. Look at Shay Shay bad, but... Shut up! Gangsta, gangsta. Turn that up. That's the bump. Drunk. Did y'all know Mac Drunk was on the tape in the South in the stores? Go buy it. Look at my pool coming down the hallway with a handsome bow leg and stuff. Look at them legs, boy. Them is some bow legs. Dang, y'all, look at them shoes. How old is you? Don't be smiling. It's looking like Aunt Lloyd, somebody. Girl, if that baby fall out there, you gonna get that. Kill it.
Mac Drunk, he got his name from Mac Dre. And he, you know, he was putting out music in the early 90s, all the way up until, you know, like 2000, probably 15, 16.
I like to come back wild, you know what I mean, where I come from. This shit feel good, you know what I mean?
League, my big cousin, he was the one who I feel like had the most potential in my generation.
All right. I should be little like them out here.
He definitely inspired us to be creative, like to have good ideas and not be afraid to try them.
What's going on, Z? I'm doing good, family. Going through it, man, trying to come up out of it, man. I used to live right here in this dope right here. 154, my white partner and them, Jeff used to stay up there. I used to stay right here, though, in this part 154, though. You know what I mean? Hella little. Used to run through these apartments like these kids. This is where I used to live when I was in 7th grade. When I first got my first hustle on out this window right here, you know what I mean? All the lights used to go off sometimes. Whoop.
Off to work? Don't run, Keisha. I know, I can't even get one.
Located in the heart of West Fresno, we find some of Kesey's closest relatives gearing up for their morning adventure.
Finna get one.
You hush, for you finna get a knot. Bye, baby.
The future TNO member nonchalantly waves at his departing mother.
Bye, Coco, don't cry. Hey, who that? Look, Kesey, look what we got.
We would just walk from apartment to apartment. Like my mom and them, they'd be in the house and we would hop over the gates because all the apartments was connected. Like 1, 2, 3.
He came over down here just to go to sleep. Let's get a close up on them naps. He wanted to be on the camera there, yeah. He all stacked out. Move on.
I'm talking about crackheads, prostitution, drug raids, police raids, pit bulls on the loose, all kind of crazy stuff.
They go perk.
Here we see an older version of Kesey, accompanied by his 2 siblings and 3 cousins.
Huh? Hi, pretty. Hi, teeth.
This collective will eventually form the majority of influence that enables this young man's artistic plight.
Huh? One. Hi, Gurney. No. Wait. What up, Kev? Low stuff. What up, nigga? Where the bud at? What? He all staked out? No. Look at Miss Pam.
I'll cover up your face. They got the camera. They got the camera.
Get it, Pam. Your Pam on a hard day. You have to tear my arms up, kicking y'all. Get it, Nikki, get it. I got it. Y'all come on, Pam, get up. Nikki, why you playing? Yeah, Faye, you right. ABC. Look at Perky.
Yeah, boy, I thought you knew. We coming up this 9-4 trap, nigga, people folk.
You ready? Let me get the outfit, y'all. Y'all got to see it.
Look at your hair. She want to get herself.
Look at Perry.
She thought I'm gonna blow up. Look at her.
All right. I know Nikki needs to get on there. Look at Form.
Yeah, you get on the thing.
Look at Peggy. I don't care to get on there.
Get out the way.
Look at Golden Bear.
No.
No.
I'm in the sit back, get in so. Don't you know we got the wrong marquees in the back? Yeah, he's gonna be.
He tried to take them Adidas off.
He definitely would just always be up in the middle of the night or whenever, just writing. But he was never afraid to try stuff, whether he made a fool of himself or he made a fool of somebody else. He wasn't afraid of that, right? So
I'm getting your feet, yeah. Oh, you look sad.
us being around him, looking up to him and stuff like that, it was just always one of them things where it was just like, bruh, like, to some extent, we want to be like you, bro. Like, we want to be able to have that confidence in life.
You got a camera? Do what I do, son.
Little Kesey dances innocently, unknowing that this is the subtle beginning to his performing arts career. Yes, we will revisit this scene again later on in this film.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying, you take that school sketch, you get a haircut, sir, get some new Adidas. Look at them Adidas, boy. You need to take that money and get him some more.
This kid is quite the character.
What you doing with the shade shirt on? And them blue. Hey, Moody, bring the football, hey. You know what I'm saying, Mark? You know what I'm saying? Hey, shirt. Tight. What's up, Shacklebud? What's up, Shacklebud? Okay, we finna get the, this proud owner. Show the beeper, show the beeper. Of the 1989 white Honda Accord. I gotta make this run. Somebody take me.
We would move to Fresno. You know, this is after Thesta, after Cleveland Street. We would move back to Fresno. We'll move around Fresno for a while. I think we went to the west side for a little bit. And, you know, our house ended up getting shot up. I remember coming home and looking at the wall, seeing the bullet holes lined up across our bed, and just wondering, like, if it was really as bad as, you know, my mom and my aunties was making it. When I moved to the north side, I was in the 6th grade. It was people always outside. It was always somebody getting into it, but it was fun, man. We used to stay out late. I remember, you know, making friends easily. I was always in the middle of something.
As you can see, Kesey is far much older than when this story's origin began, and is now surrounded by more peculiar constituents. The boy is nearly a man and has found new relationships with what most people would call friends. Friendships are essential for well-being, providing support, companionship, and a sense of belonging. Without the inner circle of these select individuals, there is no Klip City.
Get it right. Niggas up in this motherfucker like 35 motherfucking Mexicans in a motherfucking one-bedroom apartment, nigga. It's nothing.
C.B.
Get it right. Get it right.
He ain't like that.
Sensei motherfucker ass. Motherfucker. Fugitive. Fugitive motherfucker. Johnny Fugitive around this motherfucker. Yeah.
Rest in peace, young Mikey, man, you know what I mean? One love, man, we pour our liquor for young Mikey, you know what I mean? Young Ryder, straight up, for real.
The niggas don't get mad though when your bitch see me at the bar, nigga. And she breaking her guap monopoly on a motherfucking Mac. Yeah.
And he ain't like that. All my niggas put up on the clubs. When handicap in front of the club. And he ain't like that. I'm the bitch shooting love at the bars for the guap.
Illegal Cartel would proceed to take the local music scene by storm, until his untimely incarceration.
Y'all go crazy.
Major call me. He ain't like that. All my niggas pull up on the clubs. When handicap in front of the club. He ain't like that. All the bitches show nigga love at the bars for the guap. And he ain't like that. I nigga like choke. Knock your ass down and get you crack cut truck. He ain't like that. I nigga shout your block. Everybody thought he ain't like that. Nah, he ain't like that. Nah, he ain't like that. Nah, but she love that. He ain't like that. When no such put up a post. So she gon' say that talk for me when she on it. You ain't like that. Don't wanna see my soul. The boys can't clap it and the guns stay up. You ain't like that. You snatch so sound. Set on your back, boys, throw your back. You ain't like that. When you see my hook on the carrot, try to knock your shit, put it in the purse. You ain't like that. Put the whole car, front of your bro in the middle of the mall. You ain't like that. When the club said you was back, don't stay with a handicap. You ain't like that. I'm looking to lose the track. Your hoe got stopped cause she couldn't get stopped. You ain't like that. Go to the stuff with a
TC is approximately 18 years of age, and the streets of Klip City have become very prevalent in the juvenile's everyday life. Rap music is now beginning to consume him. We will now begin to examine his urban lifestyle with more inquisitive details.
I tell you short, cause I'm the motherfucking computer. My motherfucking brother Mac, motherfucking drunk icon, nigga, love this shit so fucking hard, nigga, they put some shit on point. Hypey, motherfucking that nigga on drugs. What the fuck? Nigga is just stupid.
The crew is too hard, ain't they?
When you hear this shit, I
Look at little art. Play, the crew is too hard.
Come on, Johnny.
We gotta go to the store, cause ain't no more blunts and ain't no more drink, man.
Yeah, that's big.
Hey, yeah, we got one at the house. What do we do? Ma, Cali girl. Hey, look, quick. Hey, ain't got nothing for you. You know? You ain't got no money. Can't ask.
After the hyphy movement died down, California music lost a foundation cornerstone in its sonic identity, leaving upcoming artists like Dos Muchos and Illegal Cartel to forge a new genre of hip-hop influence. The city would slowly embrace this behavior, but unfortunately, the original vision was never fulfilled.
One day we was chilling and Ty came through with Fruity Loops. Changed the game. She was like, it's a program that you can use to make beats. So, long story short, we ended up downloading that on LimeWire, Kazaa, and in a matter of minutes, niggas was making beats. And I remember one day I came home and my brother was like, yo, we recorded this song. The homie Virgil, he had later moved from Compton to Fresno. He made a beat on his Korg Triton. And I think Moon them went to Mac Drunk House and recorded it. And next thing you know, that mug was going up. It went like, we go dumb, we go dumb, we go dumb, we go dumb, get hyphy, get loose, pop a thizzle, get juice, get hyphy, get loose, pop a thizzles, get juice. It was a banger. It was him, Ty, and Zoe. I remember niggas put that mug on a CD and it was going around. So it was like one of those songs that people had on their mixtapes that wasn't official, but it slapped. Not too many months after, probably a couple of weeks or something, I remember I was like, damn, I gotta write one. And that was Doors Open. And I remember making an artificial car door sound and putting it in the beat. And it was just like, doom, 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 doom. And the beat slapped so hard. And the hook was, doors open, all my niggas gigging on top, scrape so hard, make the passengers flop, doors open, and we getting chased by the cops. I'm a high speed nigga, man, you know I don't stop.
Klip City was made up of 3 parts: Dos Muchos, Cali Boys, and Illegal Cartel. This collective was a musical powerhouse similar to the anime named Voltron. All of the artists could stand alone, but together, they were simply unmatched. The Cali Boys' high-volume music always matched the energy of their party lifestyle.
I remember we ended up performing for a showcase / talent show to open up for Bow Wow at the Fresno Fair. And even though we didn't win, the radio station heard our performance somehow. We ended up going to the radio station. Mo came downstairs, and she the one who told us that radio shows is recorded the day before. So she ended up plugging us in with Big Dre. And Big Dre is the first one who put our song on the radio. And that was just more fuel to the fire. It definitely was one of the moments of my life where I knew I was going to be making music for a long time to come.
At this moment, Kesey resides in Greater Texas, also known to many as the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex.
We ain't all been in a room, me, him, and the other homies, and for the first time in what, 2 years. We the ones that's how we met each other, making music or trying to make music. That's how the one who came, he the one who put me on and thinking. He was like, every connection you don't make, I got. So that's how I nigga got in Dallas.
Marquise,
Yes?
would you like me to take care of the macaroni and cheese?
I got you, sister girl. But I will need assistance. I will need like hands, extra hands, like for real. When it started, you will see.
Okay.
I'll definitely need your assistance. But I appreciate it, Natasha.
Okay, my pleasure. I deeply crave to be useful.
Hey, respect, as a woman should. No disrespect. Nah, for real. That's real. Women feel need. They need to feel needed. So if you don't pay them attention, you neglecting your purpose. Because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have a woman by your side helping you. She's supposed to believe in you. So if you don't believe in you and you don't believe in God, you already know.
Straight bars being spit out here, baby.
Here's.
I'm gonna put it in the bag first. That way we don't just throw it straight.
Look at him.
Okay, this onion has been hunting me all day. I don't know.
Hunting you?
Yeah.
Oh.
The first one on film got demolished.
Oh.
It was documented.
Oh.
There was witnesses. I won't disclose who.
Man, onion murder?
I don't
That's
want
fucked.
to defame you.
I'm just saying, it was evident. It was on 4K, caught in 4K. Right? This day's been crazy.
Tables upturned.
Oh, how the turntable.
I went on a fast, so I ain't really eat nothing for 3 days.
Wow.
And I just drank probably about like 12 cups of water. That was from Tuesday to Friday morning.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, so when you fast, do you like literally, I mean, you can't eat nothing because you have to.
You can fast for anything. I won't get political on what those things are, but if you want to get stronger or reinforce your discipline in other areas of life, you have to let go. Long story short, I had to let go of some things. And last night I wrote everything down. And today when I woke up early. But even though I woke up early, I still felt unprepared. And the moral of the story is no matter what you do, you're going to always need help. Back to the Mac.
That's what we're really here for.
Emotional subtext aside.
In class quite often because of what I'll come back to my kids on.
That sounds strange.
No, it's not strange. Y'all are brothers. It'd be weird if I said it to somebody who's a stranger.
It's not a love language.
Perfect. You all did Joseph. Chef Jay.
Where you gonna want to do it at? Your room or in your...
Go downstairs.
Go whatever somebody said, huh?
Go downstairs.
You good 3, 4, 5. However many come outside.
Larry needs the win. Larry needs the win.
Let him have the win.
The choices we make in the present will echo throughout eternity. Every decision is permanent, whether we know it or not.
I don't care. Whatever. Well, right now I can't listen to music. Dante has my thing.
This chapter is a very intimate one-on-one interview between Kesey and his younger brother, T&O Freshie. Viewer discretion is advised.
We recording?
Yeah, we rolling.
Rolling? Yeah. You seen this?
Nah.
For real? When I sent it to you?
No, yeah, no, I didn't.
You never watched it?
It was too big to download on my phone.
That makes sense. Let me tell you that. You remember this?
I don't know. What was that? Aubrey Ridge on the north side? Yeah. Thanksgiving? What was this?
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
2005 or 6.
Yeah. Get granny.
That's crazy. Tika.
And I got a good music video.
Huh?
I want the Miss Pam son the music video. Yeah. Like, all of it. Like how you put it on the soundtrack. I was thinking about that.
No way, nah, for sure. The next trailer gonna be dope. Man, Carney a fool.
Who was that, Jamar? Say what that was?
Yeah. Oh no, Skip. Well, yeah, Jamar. Yeah. That's crazy. That room used to be turned up. I mean, talking about nigga half of the north side been in that room.
That's crazy.
Whether they admit it or not.
Nicole had me talking crazy. Bust a nut in your eye. Before I knew what that meant. Nicole had me talking crazy.
I'm weak. Yeah, legs rose. Niggas always clowning. Y'all wild. She wildin'.
Yeah, that's why we got it. Yeah.
What you think? Like, do you remember any thoughts like around that time? Like, you was trying to like think
I don't
about.
really remember my thought process at that point in time. For real, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie and say I do.
You remember what life was like? Like,
yeah, for sure. I remember what life was like. It was definitely different from. I feel like our family, like mama kids, like our life is always different. That's how I feel about it for real. But
like looking at that room, like that's one room.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a lot of people was in that room, bro. Like,
nah, no cap.
A lot of stuff different.
I feel like our life was just different for real.
Was it tough, like seeing other people with their dad? Like, did you ever feel that when you was young? Like, did you just like block it out, or was it just like, do you feel like he's still there, or like?
I think my trauma and anxiety at that time really was just like losing mom. You feel me? Like that was my biggest fear. Like I used to wake up in the middle of the night crying. You feel me? And go check and make sure mama was breathing. You feel me? Wake her up. Like just tell her like, you feel me? I ain't want to lose her type shit.
Yeah.
But I feel like that was more of my trauma. So now that I'm older and I can look back on that, you feel me? I feel like I can think about how it was, but I really wasn't comparing my life. Like I was more in a state of like survival mode, and I say like just like anxiety, because I don't really want to say fear.
It's all good. I was just wondering, like, just seeing that footage, and then obviously the transition. You get to see how y'all all was little, and it was documented.
Yeah.
And now it's just like everything was for a reason. Like that little moment was for a reason. Like, you know what I mean? You remember this?
Yeah, that's from Uncle Vince.
Mm-hmm.
My nigga Chingy.
My nigga Chaz, man, when he had long hair.
Right. That nigga hair used to go so fast.
But yeah, and like you could tell a lot of stuff was changing at this point. Like everything, Shamil, that's crazy.
You didn't know audio?
Yeah, it's audio. This is crazy. You seen that clip of Sonny?
Yeah.
He ain't going there tripping. He had 40 points. Y'all used to live over there, huh?
Where?
In them apartments?
What's that? Amber?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Sonny.
Yeah. And Mama. He trying to say what he's saying. Wayla. Yeah. They gonna be laughing when they see this.
Nah, yeah, it's crazy.
Seen this?
I ain't seen none of this in a minute.
You remember it though?
Yeah.
That's crazy how good she could sing. And never went to training, none of that. Well, she went to training probably, but was just blessed. What you remember about Madeira?
Yeah, for me, I say I feel like that was more like home away from home for real. Most of y'all memories was obviously different from mine because I was already so young. You feel me? But I was definitely there. I was outside in Madeira for sure.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Tootie, you feel me? The Cuddy, K-Line, my God. I did a lot of my first stuff in Madeira. Like, that was the only place. Nah, for real. That was one of the only spots that moms really let niggas go to. You feel me? That she felt safe, security. If it was with Pops or Marvell, Auntie Tish. You feel me? Like, me and Hassan. You feel me? Stugging for real. Uncle Vincent was out there. I always pulled up on any time of the day, any time of the night. He stayed right around the corner from Auntie Tish. So we was over there on the bikes. Nigga get a snack, grape soda or something. You feel me? Go fuck with.
What's them apartments called?
Creekside. Pop stayed in Creekside. After he moved at the house, I think it was on Annandale, whatever street it was on, but we moved to Creekside. Chanel, Charnel, Cousin Val, all them stayed in there. So you feel me? I think it was outside of Madeira for sure. Yeah. For sure.
That's where I learned how to go outside.
My first party, you feel me? I got broke off for the first time in Madeira. Like all that, everything happened in Madeira. My mama, come on,
straight up.
You know that. I ain't know nowhere about nothing, but shit, Cuddy Hassan, he was already out there, so he lived out there. So we hopped on them bikes. It was a wrap. We felt like we was a motorcycle. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's what's definitely talked to him. I just got off the phone with Manny, my guy. $100,000. I feel like he was the brother that was like it wasn't no with him. Like, you feel me? Like, he was like I was young, bro. I'm like probably in the 4th, 5th grade. Then they gave my first pair of Bapes. And nigga like, what? Some baby napes. But he had never told me no, you feel me? So, and the same thing with Marvell. She ain't never told a nigga no for real. She was more like, she'd show a nigga how to go get it. But like, she'd give it to you, but she'd show you how to go get it. Like, even when I got locked up, whatever, had to sit it down, like I ain't never had to ask Manny for nothing. Like, he'll randomly drop 100 ball, 50 ball on a cash out randomly. Like, I ain't never had to ask. Like, I feel like that. It wasn't even about the money. It was just the fact that like he thought about a nigga. You feel me? That meant a lot. So that's definitely bulletproof. You feel me? That means a lot. Obviously, all y'all did, not just him, but just what we talking about. That. Like, all y'all tapped in for sure. But and played a major role. Yeah.
You remember this?
Yeah.
You still look at them crazy? If somebody told you you're gonna be a rapper?
I'm so much more now. I was just thinking about that. They would have told me I would be here now. I would have thought they was crazy then. No, for real.
I got one question. Would you do it all over again?
I feel like it was done the way it was done. It should have been done that way. I can't know what I know now if that didn't happen.
So you feel like there's only one way to learn it?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, for sure. Just because you got to think, like, say if we all in the jungle, right, or we all in the cage, right, like we might say we gorillas, right, but you got lions, you got bears, you got snakes, feel me? Like, we know that, like, we all here, right, but a snake can be camouflaged, and we really don't know its full capability until we around long enough to see what it's capable of, you feel me? So we was all there, we still panned out to be who and what we were, and you could see a monkey and know, like, what a monkey is.
Yeah.
You could see a snake and be like, you can see a snake, but you really don't know what the snake is capable of until it's put in a position to show its capabilities, you feel me? So I feel like all of us being in that jungle together, that's what needed to happen to weed everything out, you feel me? With people in life, bro, it's just living through the uncertainty, you feel me? Like, it's certain already, but it's just uncertain to us at the time.
Gotta trust his design.
Yeah. It's all in the design, bro, like, for real.
Let's turn that, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. On me, I had talked to Echo, bro, was telling me, like he performed and shit since the end of TNO or whatever, since we went our separate ways or not, but like, it's just not the same. Like, that energy, the feeling, none of that. It's not the same. I'm like, man.
It will never be. It just won't.
Facts. Everybody played a role. It wasn't nobody was bigger than the program, no matter how much somebody felt like they was, or somebody wasn't as equally important. And that was the big picture I try to push. You feel me? That everybody role was equally as important. Like, it don't matter how they try to portray it, or a leader, or not on a song, somebody over the money, whoever. Like, everybody played the role, a role to make TNO what it was.
This was like the biggest one though. I remember I was up there at that point. We was looking down at y'all. We was in the movie room looking down, and it was packed from the door all the way that way. And I was like, what the heck? It was still people in the front, in the lobby, and outside, and in the back. And we seen Stretch. That's what I knew. I don't care.
Yeah.
I never seen somebody and knew who they was just off the stories I heard. I was like, that just happened.
He knew who we was. That was the crazy part. I only knew him for real because that's the Pharaoh before, a nigga really was enlightened on who he was and what it was. You feel me?
What would you like to see happen? Like, is there any optimism for, I guess, your generation as far as like economics, like, or entertainment, or like just progress?
I feel like, you feel me? Like, I feel like we should push more of that, therapy, changing the narrative. You feel me? More of that, financial literacy, the shit they don't teach in school, law. You feel me? Know your rights, know what you can and can't do. You feel me?
Workers'
know the
rights
risks you
too.
take, and worker rights. Know the risks, like even in the street. If you in the streets, like, know the risks.
Street
know the
law,
consequence.
that's real.
You feel
Street
me?
law is real.
You gotta know the consequence. If it make sure it outweigh. Your reward is outweighing your consequence. You feel me? Stuff like that. Like, niggas hop in the street and don't even know what they really
rules to the
you
game.
feel me?
Yeah.
Like, and the big homies is not gaming them and letting them know like what really come with it. You feel me? They just make it seem like it's all reward with no risk. Have an end goal. Like, the streets is not the end goal. It's a stepping stone.
Right.
If that's the route you choose to take. Just like a
100%.
9 to 5 is not the end goal. It's a stepping stone to get your own establishment. You feel me? As far as like the music, like, I feel like God only know where that goes. As far as like the group, TNO, like, it's in the work, it's in the talks. Like, I sat down with Echo. You feel me? Like, he interested in it. I just feel like it just need to be a big sit down, and everybody gotta clear the air and see where we go from there. You feel me? Like, it gotta make sense. The chicken gotta make sense. The time invested gotta make sense. Like, everything just gotta make sense. As long as it's legit and it makes sense, like, I feel like it's possible. I
So
know
you open
it'd be
to
a
it?
big dub for the city. You feel me? Like, it ain't been nothing bigger since.
This tattoo is the first for our creative friend. It symbolizes all of the ancestors who came before Kisi, as well as the lineage who is destined to follow after him.
The placement is always like, we gotta get it right.
Oops, did I knock something off?
Now you really gonna be able to see it.
Fuck your baby mama, ain't no sympathy. I hope she have a dead baby. Niggas wanna tell the police everything, but tell them how that lead tastes. I've been in the streets, no sleep, told me he ain't seen the bed lately. I've been tripping, popping 50s. I remember I ain't have a pocket pissy and partners kicking in the trenches. Nigga tripping, grab a glass of popping stick in. Murder mission, popping jiggle, smoke a black, waiting for my eye to kick in. Rob a nigga fake, bro, she shake back, then I'm gonna rob him again. All of that goofing like you bought that shit, but I stop that shit. I pop that beat, slide to your block, murder nigga, then I'm out that bitch. Look, all of that goofing like you bought that shit, but I stop that shit. I pop that bitch, slide to your block, murder nigga, then I'm out that bitch. Look, all of that goofing like you bought that shit, but I stop that shit. Bitch, I got something to make you lay down. I got something to make you murder, murder, kill, going through a nigga mind. When I'm loading up a K-round, and we ain't gon' play around. And I don't know what I did. I had all the money rolled up in the night.
I got ink all over your face.
Don't worry about it.
Dang, that was fast. Yeah. I need to put a cover on it. You said you wanted. Sure, we could. We gotta go check it out. We gotta go check it out.
That look crazy. I kind of like the swelling.
Not a bad choice for a first-timer, eh?
I'm gonna put a little cover on it so you can try to preserve the red as much as
No, for
possible,
sure.
okay? You just leave it on there.
You gotta get this one off.
Yeah, we're gonna get it off.
I'm so happy to see you. I'm glad you made it. I was gonna be mad.
No, what?
Come on.
Let's get you right.
After TNO, I ended up moving back to Texas and search of finding myself, finding my creative balance again. It was a very dark period of my life. I was depressed. My little brother had just got locked up. And I just wasn't sure about how to, progress artistically. I ended up meeting the homie Sterling, who was basically a carbon copy of me. He the type of person who gonna climb the top of a skyscraper and walk on the edge and try to take photos and stuff like that. Like, he just different. But it was definitely a light that I needed in that time, because it was just like, man, like, I needed something to get me going, like, just turned up real quick. We ended up connecting, and we started doing like market research campaigns and like live events where we would just get the community involved and like try to conduct surveys to where we can find out what people was interested in. We did Forgive Me Fest. We did the artist meetup. We did the end of the summer showcase at UNT. The end of the summer showcase at UNT probably was my biggest event in Denton. And it wasn't just me, it was definitely a collaboration between Poetic Justice, a UNT student union group that would host open mic on campus with like 300 people in attendance. Sometimes everybody couldn't even fit in the classroom. And they'd give everybody a chance who wanted to showcase their talent and gifts. It was dope. Shout out to Julian. Shout out to all the people who took part in making that event so epic.
So basically what that means is it's a lot of talent in the city. A lot of y'all already know that. And like being who I am, I was fortunate enough to meet both sides of, you know, the communities. And basically we wanted to figure out a way to bring both of those sides together. So that's what y'all seeing tonight. And again, I appreciate y'all from like the bottom of my heart, because this is my birthday. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to Poetic Justice. Before you get off the stage. And the DJ Luanu, y'all make some noise for him, please.
Before you get off the stage, we're gonna go ahead and sing happy birthday. So on 3, we're gonna sing happy birthday. The regular way. Which version y'all wanna get? On 3, 1, 2, 3.
I think the biggest thing that led me to move to Texas had to be the environment that I was in 2012, right? 10th Street, Cedar and Roberts, Fresno State, the trap, you feel me? You know what I mean? My big brother, he was heavy in the game. My cousins was heavy in the game. But it was still a community environment. It was very, very closely intertwined, closely knitted, right? And I remember at some point, it just got overwhelming. I just remember feeling like I was just gonna die, like the walls was closing in, like all my gifts and my talents was going to waste. And I just was looking for my way out. I had just came back from college. My degree wasn't, you know, being utilized. I wasn't really using that. So I had my camera. I still have my T2i, my Canon T2i, and I was shooting music videos around the city and stuff like that. We had My Sweet 16 bars. We was going to everybody neighborhood, and we was shooting all the local rappers, letting them spit their hottest 16, and we was uploading that to YouTube. And it started to build my little reputation. I started gaining notoriety in the community out here, right? So then it got to the point where I was like, you know what? I'll go to Texas. Packed all my stuff that I could carry and just came to Texas. And I think it was just ultimately just outgrowing my environment, you feel me? That's what made me decide to come here.
This chapter of the story revolves around immense production and nothing more. For the next several minutes, we will only observe the process of Kesey's creative output. Please be advised.
It's like where the UNT people pull in.
Do that one again where you look down through your hair.
You gotta make it work. Anything like just kind of off into the business. I need to get that.
I feel like the fact that it's bright makes the light reflect off.
I like dust from the skies. Her body and her body, I refuse to compromise.
Today, Kesey uses the digital medication brand as a springboard for most of his creative ideas. Since the summer of 2010, Kesey has been pushing his vision relentlessly by producing one-of-a-kind campaigns that showcase original content.
Nah, I got you on the ground though.
One of the funny things how I got into music is like, other than my older cousins and my uncles always being influential, whether they had the newest, New Edition or BBD CD or NWA or Tupac. But at this time, I already knew I loved music. I was heavily, influenced by, like I said, pop culture music. And one day, my big cousin Tyresha came. This is like fast forward through high school. She came and had Fruity Loops, FL Studios. And she ended up bringing it to our house and was like, yo, I got this program that you can make beats on. And when she said that, I was just thinking like, all right, you probably gonna have like some little pads that you can select it in, like piece them together and do something like that. But when, I installed the software, in minutes, I was making drum patterns. And anybody know when you make a drum pattern, the first time you make one, you have no idea of sequencing. Like you have no idea what sequencing actually is. And me just being a little intellectual person that I was able to see the possibility of different variations, right? So I was just amazed, bro. I remember we had a piano in my room. Everybody used to come over my house. Like when my mom at work, everybody at our house. Like, you know what I mean? We lived in the middle of the apartments and it would be just like a party, like after school special, you feel me? And we in the room one day and my homie, Dimitri, he playing Lean With It, Rock With It by Lil Jon on the piano. And I'm like, bro, how's you doing that? He like, I can hear it. I ended up giving him that piano, but later on, I would end up showing him the program that Tyresha brung, which is Fruity Loops. And from there, me and him became inseparable. Rest in peace to Maisha, his auntie. I just remember staying at her house during the summer, and we would just stay up all night making beats, trying to be the best, trying to be Pharrell and Chad or whoever was the hottest. Like, we just used to be like crazy about making music, not really understanding how much time we was spending on it, but it ended up shaping, again, who you see right now in front of you.
You are now about to experience the result of every previous moment. It all leads here. Witness an elite version of Kesey. For this is his rarest form.
We can charge a cheaper price. Steal all of the clientele. These is rich white folks, bro. They looking for this. Right. They want to smoke like this. We're not bound to these hood niggas who can't afford it. Fuck them. Bro, it's about the big sack. Turn up your clientele and you turn up your life.
Have you ever wondered what happens inside the cocoon of a butterfly? It changes slowly right in front of your eyes, and if you blink once, you will miss less than a second. Yet, every moment matters. On the inside and on the outside.
This is a feeling that I can't describe. I get lost when looking in your eyes. As I slide my finger between your thighs, push the pedal to the metal when we ride. I swear, baby, I'm playing for keys. We come together within my reach. Tonight is the night that we gon' repeat. Play with your body like a symphony. It's so on key. I can't describe. I can't describe.
so naughty. My favorite place is your body. I can tell by your face you so naughty. You the baddest in a place like so probably.
When I was young, man, I was engulfed in music, bro. Like, whether it was Motown, whether it was like, you know, Smokey Robinson, Marvin Gaye, James Brown, Michael Jackson, Madonna, Celine Dion, pop music in general, from whoever was hot, you feel me? Like, my family was big on pop culture. Like, we watched Grammys, we watched Oscars, we watched a lot of film.
Here we are at the pinnacle of this film. We are now watching a master of fine art, music, and literature. The boy who started off hiding his face from the home video camcorder is now an award-winning filmmaker. But how? Was it luck? Or was this all a form of some sort of subliminal conditioning? For who could have guessed that this would be the outcome for someone beginning with such a dim future?
That's right, that's right, that's right!
One thing I wish I would have known growing up was that everything is possible, man. Like, everything you see in sci-fi, everything you seen on TV in the 80s and the 90s is now manifested. And back then, they'll be like, you gotta, you know, what you wanna be when you grow up? I'd be like, an artist. They'd be like, that ain't no real job. Seeing how the world has changed today and how design is the forefront of, you know, any industry, it's one of them things where I just wish I had more support in my creativity, you feel me? I ended up going to art school and stuff like that, but by that time, my mentality was already shaped by, you know, the environment that I was growing up in. So definitely, I wish I knew that, you know, anything you put your mind to, you can really do it. It's not that I didn't know it. I don't think it was just strongly enforced.
Kesey is here now. But a time will come where this story will serve as only the anchor for a continued society.
Coco, you put ours in a bowl? Whatever, my best. You outside? Yeah, my dad just had it.
Nigga, girl dad clubs, nigga, like the bad girl clubs.
I heard that, Claire.
That's
You got all the relatives, man.
He'll be the mantra out there at the same time, yeah. He ain't running the shit. We ain't spending no chips.
Turn it up. Turn it up. We're going to get the dance battle.
Some of this is called child support.
Oh, no, not child support.
All right, listen. Everybody ain't gonna always be here.
What we got here, what we got y'all here before y'all start dispersing. Happy Thanksgiving. We have a family.
Many generations have come and gone to witness the existence and passing of another human is truly remarkable. Look at the person next to you. Remember their face. Because you never know. They might just be the next great revolutionary artist. Only time will tell.
There's always gonna be somebody missing. If we don't get this picture right now,
The end.
You gotta fuck with me cause you want to. Ain't nothing for free that I don't do. You gotta fuck with me cause you want to. Ain't nothing for free that I don't do. Who you gon' choose, me or your whole do? As long as you see what it come to. You gotta fuck with me cause you want to. Ain't nothing for free that I don't do. Who you gon' choose, me or your whole do? As long as you see I want you.
Love. Young and I'm ready, hot and I'm heavy, I'm too bold. Love wouldn't give me, I wouldn't let it, I'm too cold. Single, independent, plus the age is still unknown. I haven't heard from you in a minute, so come home. I'm waking up just to fight the feeling, it's real strong. If headache was a drug, you make a killing when a flood gone. Dope it in particular, my afflictions contradict my addictions. And it's the principle that I build on. I'm knocking at the door to your heart, will you let me in? We be fucking like we married, but you know that we just friends. We can lie for the cover up and lie again and cover that. Knowing damn well I'll be right back on your ass. I'll let you put it in my face like you know I need a mask. Gotta stay safe in these streets when I go and get a bag. I'll be screening all your calls and I know that make you mad. I'm just trying to be a man cause I never had a dad.
Baby, the streets don't sleep when we in it. Giving my all to ball for a minute. Been ready for war before I was living. Believe in my heart that we are the realest. Baby, the streets don't sleep when we in it. Be quick to escape the close calls and gimmicks. I give it my all before I am finished. As long as I wake up with you, I'm winning, I'm winning.
I was born to war, baby, you know I'm a go-getter. I've been going to war lately, it made me a cold nigga. I escaped the trenches where summer colder than winter. I work for everything I got, that's why these doors hit different. Won't let them trick me on my spot, I won't fall for them gimmicks. Lonely road to the top, I can't act like I don't remember. Got rid of everything that was altering my vision. The best results came when I had to make hard decisions. Anytime I hit the road, know I'll be right back. I got back on my feet and got off my high ass. No matter how it go, I know you got my eye back. We ain't going tit for tat, baby, didn't say that. I can't go to sleep until we all straight. I know they see me shining, probably why they throwing shade. I've been a hustler ever since I had a ball fade. And I ain't had a ball fade since the 8th grade.
Baby, the streets don't sleep when we in it. Giving my all to ball for a minute. Been ready for war before I was living. Believe in my heart that we are the realest. Baby, the streets don't sleep when we in it. Be quick to escape the close calls and gimmicks. I give it my all before I am finished. As long as I wake up with you, I'm winning, I'm winning.
It's a party, and everyone's invited. The roof, shit, I'm the one who lighted. It's a party, got everybody excited. No special occasion, we just vibing. Yeah, it's a party, and everyone's invited. The roof, shit, I'm the one who lighted. It's a party, got everybody excited. No special occasion, we just vibing. Yeah, it's a party.
It's a party, it's a party, yeah, I'm so excited. Let's turn it up, let's get it lit, let's start a riot. I know you feel it in your system, don't you try to fight it. And I've been rolling up this gas, but I can't find no lighter.
Hands on her knees, she make it twerk. Left, she right, she make it work. She do what I say, I direct like Kurt. You know you my nigga if I give you a perk. But come take a shot and loosen up. She say getting hot like Lucifer. Everybody in here choosing her with a big old juicy butt. But before I let you pass through, I got one question to ask you. Is it all real? She like that's true. Her mama got ass too. Make it come quick like fast food. Yeah, her and her friends in the big end lady. Plus me and my niggas, we running the city. When the party over, yeah, she leaving with me. Get high